Welcome to Fashionably Broke.
I'm kidding, don't use that.
Just wear whatever the hell you
Like,
want.
literally just...
We're living on a McDonald's budget.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you have to dress like it. Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke Podcast. We are so happy to be back. We took a quick little 2 weeks off just as we were traveling, starting new jobs, this and that. And you know what? It's good to be back. So here we are. I'm in a different location. As you can see, I don't think I have any true white walls. It's either brick or wood. So that's what we get today. But honestly, I love it. The exposed brick is very, very cute to me.
Yeah, it's a vibe. I'm loving the exposed brick.
Yes, no, it's totally a vibe, but we are so excited to be back. This is episode, 131? 131. Wow, we are cruising along, and we have a big topic we're going to talk about today that I'm actually excited's not the right word, but I am, excited to talk about it because I feel like no one's been talking about it in the way we're kind of going to approach it. So I'm excited to get into everything. And then, of course, we're talking a little bit about fall fashion because I feel like the stores have it. It's here. It's ready to go. Yeah. Everyone is turning, their wardrobe, putting summer away, turning into fall, which is breaking my heart. But it's fine. I guess I'll jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of ready for the fall fashion just because it's my summer attire, it's been here. I've worn it. I'm re-wearing it and I'm re-wearing it and I'm re-wearing it. And I'm like, okay, I need something new. I need to freshen this up. I need to freshen my look up. I need something different. So I'm I feel like it's the right time. It truly is the right time. But before we jump into, our main topic for today, I thought that we could do a quick little catch up because it's literally been 2 weeks, basically three, for us to record, it's basically been 3 weeks. So catch up, obviously we talked about this before we took our little break. Kassidy's in Charleston. So she's been living her life there. And yeah, I started a new job. And things have been crazy, so I felt like we could, chat just a little bit about what we've been up to and then what we have coming up, because I feel like this next month, I'm even busier than I have been in the past. So this is I feel like the fall is always the time where I travel the most, which is I feel like not typical compared to everyone else. Fall
I feel like
is
it's
when
usually the opposite.
I'm literally having to go somewhere every single weekend, so I have a lot of things coming up. But how's Charleston?
Oh my god, it's a dream. It's actually a freaking dream. As most of y'all have probably seen by social media, I've had people here visiting me every single weekend, which is nice since I obviously don't know anyone here. I want to try new places, so it is nice having people in every single weekend. And I am downtown. I could have not picked a better location. I was really scared about location wise just because I've never been here before. I didn't know what to expect. Where I'm staying, a 12 out of 10. Literally a 12 out of 10. I can walk anywhere and everywhere.
That's
King
so
Street's
nice.
right down the street. I have Colonial Lake, which Dallas and I go walking at every single morning. People are walking their dogs, running, doing all the things. So it has been an absolute dream here. I have gone on a few dates, and that's exciting. I have a few second dates planned as well. Yeah, so it's going good here. I'm not going to get too into that because I just feel like it's obviously way too early to say anything. And once again, I'm only here for a month. So I don't know. So it has been so good. I've been spending as much time at the beach literally as possible. I want to get a good tan before the horrid whiteness comes in going into fall and winter. So I feel like I'm the most tan that I've ever been probably in the past 10 years. So
God,
that's
wish.
Awesome. No, even though my face doesn't look tan on here, my arms look pretty tan.
Yeah, no, they look really freaking tan.
Yeah, so it has been an absolute dream. Like, I really wish I could have just like taken off work for a month and like done nothing but like enjoy. But obviously I've been like working during the week and everything, and then having friends or family in town during the weekends to explore, go to the beach, and try new eats. All I've been doing is eating and drinking. Surprise, surprise, like Nashville. That's all I do.
I feel like, honestly, it's like once you get to a certain age, like, that's all you can do. Like, truly, what else? Like, okay, sit at home. Okay, go on a walk. Yeah. Okay, what else is there to do? Oh, eat and drink.
Right. I have been wanting to try, like, a Pilates class or, like, a workout class. That has been on my goal. It's just... time's gotten away from me. Yeah. What can I say?
No, I mean, but I feel like it's so funny because it's like, I feel like, I know you just got there. I literally feel like you've already been there a month.
No, literally. I think I'm going on week 2 right now, like almost 2 complete weeks. And I already feel like it's absolutely flying by.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I just can't. I don't even want to think about the drive home. Like, I'm not going to lie. The drive here was pretty brutal. By myself.
Really?
Like, stopping in Birmingham, getting up the next day, driving a full day again. It's just like, I was so ready to get here, and I think it's going to be even more of a drag, like leaving this beautiful place and like going home, and it's going to take like even longer, I feel, and it's like the excitement's not there anymore. Granted, I probably am going to be like excited to get home to
that's what I was
full home.
Just about to say. You're probably going to be like, actually, like, not that like you're excited to leave, but you're gonna be like, oh wait, I'm actually excited to go to my own house, like, chill in like my space and like take a shower in my own shower, like, you know. I feel like it's, once you kind of go on a trip, it's like, I never thought I would be that person, but like, I'm telling you, if I'm staying anywhere, I'm like, all I can think about is like, oh my God, okay, when am I actually going to be able to get in my bed, in my sheets, like take a shower, put on PJs and like crawl into bed? Like, it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, and like I don't have a kitchen here, and I don't have a washer and dryer, so that has, you know, limited me in some different ways. Like, of course, for a weekend trip, that's totally fine, but when you're going on like week 2 into a month, it's like, oh shit. So
crazy.
Luckily, my parents had an Airbnb here when they were staying, and I could do laundry there.
Yeah.
But for like my next round, I think I am gonna have to go to the laundromat.
Oh my God. Well, that'll be an exciting adventure.
That'll be an experience, to say the least. But yeah, no, it's been a blast here. I've loved every single second of it. This week I'm really trying to like connect with some girls that I've met like over TikTok to like go out with them and get drinks or coffee or something like that, just so I can meet some girls as well, and just not go like on dates with guys and like all the guys here. So.
Oh my God, well, that's so exciting.
Yeah, no, it's been good. But what's up with you? How's work? How's the new job? How was I guess you were like in Georgia, or was it Tennessee? Like, it seems as if you were in Georgia.
I was on the borderline back and forth. So no, new job is great. I mean, obviously, since we've like taken the little break and vacay from the pod, I think I've honestly just taken that and taken a break from everything. Not been active on social media. I've just been busy. You know, obviously, like, you get a new job, just adjusting to the new schedule, but everything is good. And just kind of figuring out, you know, how like my days are looking in my new routine. So yeah, just been kind of taking the 2 weeks to like adjust to that. And then so this past weekend I was in, technically it's called Lookout Mountain. Technically it's Georgia. But the base of the mountain is in Georgia and Tennessee. So like it literally splits like in the middle of the mountain. So pretty much we like basically stayed in like Chattanooga, but during the day like we were hiking in Georgia, which, kind of funny story. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but like, screw it, who cares? So I went for like Morgan's. He does like trial bikes. And he just moved up a class, and he's like testing new bikes, so on and so forth. So, you know, obviously like all the practice he can get, like he pretty much needs, just as he's trying out new bikes, just to see like what like he likes best. Well, so he competes in like Chattanooga a lot, or like a little bit outside of Chattanooga, but this was like a new property that they were doing it at. So basically it was like this guy, he owns this land, literally owns land on the side of a mountain, and has been like interested in the type of like motorcycle activity that Morgan does, which is trials bike. So he basically let a bunch of people on his property and to host like a little local event. Well, it turns out that the guy's property is the son of the owners of Chick-fil-A. Yeah. And
like
so,
the whole corporation,
yes.
or like a franchise?
No. Well, okay, actually that I don't know, but I just know that Chick-fil-A, that's like the business.
Yeah.
So obviously we got free Chick-fil-A while we were out there.
I was free Chick-fil-A.
No, I know. And I did an actual shit ton of hiking. And, you know, I have to look at it in a positive. Like, I was outdoors, I was getting fresh air, fresh mountain air,
nature,
beautiful views. I mean, stunning views. My legs are torn up. No, they were feasted on by who knows what, God knows what. And I literally look like I have the chicken pox. So this is why I prefer, you know, cities,
indoor sports,
going out to bars, you know, drinking, shopping, because I don't have to be feasted on by bugs. But no, it was a lot of fun, and it was super cute. So I don't know if anyone ever finds themselves in or going to Lookout Mountain, or like in Chattanooga / Georgia, like that borderline area. It was super cute because the top of the mountain, there's like a little community called like Fairyland. It's like people like actually live there. There's Fairyland High School. All of the street names are like fairy tale style street names, and it's the cutest, most gorgeous freaking houses I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
$1 million house. Like, it was beautiful. So like that was a plus. Just like getting to like drive that, and it was just so cute, you know, like a quaint little town like on the top of a mountain. So yeah, so cute. Loved that. Which hiking, I'm not a big hiker. Sorry, don't shoot me, but I'm not. But, I said that I would never do this in my entire life, but I am now eating my words. I am doing a 5K this coming weekend.
Oh, that's this weekend.
Yeah, that's this weekend. Have not trained, practiced at all. So I pretty much just took the hiking as me training. Right. So that's like what was all going through my head as I was like literally hiking up the side of a mountain, not able to breathe. I was like, this is for the 5K. This is for the 5K. Right. This is for the 5K. If I can get through this, I can get through that 5K. So, yeah, I have a 5K this coming weekend. I really haven't been doing anything crazy, but that's, I kind of feel like in prepping, because I have a crazy month ahead. I have a ton of work trips planned. In between, I'm traveling, ACL, Vegas, LSU games, like all of this crazy shit.
You're doing it all.
Yeah.
Hitting it all.
I know.
It'll be fun though.
Yeah, it will. I just am trying to like get all my outfits organized. Because they're all like large events that like you gotta have outfits for. So I mean, I just feel like I've been so busy, but I really haven't been that busy. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates with me, I think. 5K coming up, lots of trips.
Which is, I'm pretty sure, because I was talking to Morgan about this when I was in Nashville. This is like the 5K that is like represented by like the Wounded Warriors, right?
Yes.
Because they do these 5, like I know they're doing one in Fort Worth as well. Like this is like a big one that I feel like every city hosts. So like that's always cool to do.
Yeah, no, so I mean, I'm excited. I always said I would never do one. Even though it's only 3 miles. It's literally nothing. But honestly,
running, that's a lot.
I'm probably not going to run it.
Oh yeah.
If we're being honest. And then I feel like I literally haven't, I feel like ever since you left, I haven't been out in like public. or like society. So I'm just trying to like sit in a bar for the weekend, you know, like go experience nightlife and like something exciting, because I feel like it's just been kind of go, a lot of admin, a whole lot of admin, and I'm tired of the admin.
Favorite. Yeah.
I finally got my ID in. It's been 3 weeks, I think. So got that in. Exciting. And I think that's it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like we've both kind of been on the go, but I just, like, I need you to come to Charleston is what I need you to do.
I know. I need outfits for that, too.
No, it's okay. You can tone it down for Charleston. All you really need is a bikini and maybe one going out. Well, you're going to need one going out outfit anyways, because, like, I'm flying in Friday night, she's flying in Friday night, and then she's flying out, like, Sunday morning.
No, literally. So
it's going to be a quick trip, but I'm excited to, like, go out.
Yeah.
Of, like, the nightlife of Charleston. I'm so excited. It's going to be my last weekend. Oh, my God. I don't even want to talk about it.
I know. Well, you know, you never know what the future holds. That's all we'll say. But I think... I was so chaotic. Oh, my God. It feels like I haven't done this in, like, years. I think that's all of the updates that I have. Again, just a lot of traveling. Like, literally, it's going to be every weekend I'm in a new place.
That's your favorite, though. And I feel like you haven't done that in a while.
Oh, it's been like a year.
You're really going to enjoy it. So we are going to ACL together. I know we've already talked about that. It's our first time going to ACL. So I hope we're going to get all the content.
Oh, we always say that, and then it never happens. So I'm not even putting pressure on it, because, like, when we put pressure on it, we just don't ever get it. So I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. Like,
right.
We're just going to live our life.
The nice thing is, like, at ACL, everyone's going to be getting content. So it's it's not going to be like look at those girls doing TikTok. Like, everyone's going to be doing it. Everyone's going to be getting photos. So, like, I think this is going to be a great time. And I need to make sure to check their guidelines and see if I can bring my camera in. Because if I'm not,
I think you can. I think you can, because I feel like you don't. I don't even think it's clear bag. Like, I don't even know if there's, like, full on, I don't know if there's full on bag restrictions, because I know you can bring in, like, your own water or something. I need to look at it. But I know that you can still bring, or I'm pretty sure, unless they've changed it, but, like, you look back at pictures and people have, like, normal bags. So.
Yeah, so that's just something I need to check on, because the amount of times, I mean, this was, like, a concert-wise that I've been, like, stopped and been like, you can't bring that in, and I'm like, what do you want me to do?
So then what do you do?
I Ubered here. It happened to me at Whitewater. And, like, the car was, like, forever away. I'm not walking back out to the car. So they had, like, rentable lockers that I had to, like, rent a locker and put it in and get it after the concert. And I literally sat there and was like, do you understand that this is smaller than my phone? Like, I can get the same footage on my phone. I was so pissed.
So crazy.
I was so pissed. So that scarred me for life of, like, thinking, like, I can't bring it, like, anywhere.
Oh, my God. Wait, that is kind of crazy. I feel like Morgan always questions me whenever I'm, like, we're going somewhere. He's like, can you bring, like, our cameras allowed? And I'm like, I mean.
Yeah.
I have one with me everywhere. Like.
Right. I have one on my phone. What's the difference?
Exactly.
They think I'm going to steal someone's job because my content's going to be so good.
So fire. Another thing that we haven't even gotten to talk about, because we've taken this break, is, so obviously we're going to ACL together, but the weekend of ACL is also when Taylor Swift drops The Life of a Showgirl. And before she even announced, like, the actual date, we were texting, we're like, this is our album, like, this is meant for us, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, it would be so crazy, like, what if we were together when, like, the album drops? Because Kassidy, like, had been talking about, like, okay, just depending on when it is, like, she's going to throw, like, a whole release party. And then she's like, I mean, I'm traveling a ton, so, like, who knows when that's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
Just depending on when she releases it. And then she announced that she was releasing it on, like, what, October 3rd or something like that?
I think so. So I think that's the Friday of ACL.
Yeah. So
we'll be together. To the whole album, getting ready, to say the least.
Yeah. So we'll be together, which is, like, crazy, because again, the whole time we were just like, this album, like, is going to be for us. Like, I just had a gut feeling. I was like, this is our album. Like, this is just to, like, encapsulate, like, our year, blah, blah, blah. And then it worked out. Crazy.
No, I literally can't wait. I'm counting down the days, and I think it's been good. I've been so busy because, like, sometimes I keep forgetting, and I'm like, oh, shit. Like, yeah, it's coming. Like, it's literally less than a month away now.
No, literally less than a month away. Sabrina Carpenter obviously dropped hers. I'm obsessed with it. It's just been on repeat. And we're going to talk about this at the end of the episode, but, like, I know she, like, sweeped the VMAs. Okay, but let's get into the topic that we, you know, have been really wanting to discuss. I am going to say this is going to be a little bit, I'm going to just say, like, trigger warning. We're talking about weight. We're going to talk about eating disorders. We're talking about weight loss supplements, weight loss shots, all of
all the things,
the GLP-1s. So this is trigger warning. Obviously this is, like, our opinions, our thoughts, our feelings. We mean no offense. We mean no harm. So we just want you to listen with caution if it's something that you feel you might get easily offended by, easily triggered by, so on and so forth. This is your warning now. Okay, so let's get into it. Basically, I don't know if everyone has been seeing, like, these TikToks. There's, like, a few creators that have made them. Kassidy Maddy is one, where basically she's just talking about the use of the GLP-1 and how it's just become such, like, a normalized thing. Not even that, not even GLP-1, just, like, the fact that I feel like we're kind of getting in that, like, almost, like, 2000s era with and, you know, I'm going to use the term, like, cocaine chic, where everyone is just extremely skinny and extremely tiny, and how it's like she has been, like, on social media, and then she catches herself being like, I need to get on a GLP-1 so that I can lose weight because everyone's so skinny. And it's like, how have we gotten to that point where, like, almost it's all, like, we're all brainwashed in a sense of, like, nothing is good enough, and, like, now people are just using a cheat code such as a GLP-1.
Right, and obviously this all started with Ozempic. It's crazy to say that was now, like, years ago when, like, people started doing that. And obviously, like, Ozempic is a GLP-1. There's just, like, so many different, like, brands now and like, knockoffs of, like, it's just gotten
out of hand.
So out of hand. And don't get me wrong, there is a right way to use it. Like, there are people who benefit from this, who, like, need it. But there are so many people where they're just wanting the quick fix to lose weight. And, like, I've even been talking about this with, like, a lot of my friends, like, my family, all of this, because I'm like, everyone is on it now. Like, it's actually insane how many people are on. Like, I would love to run a poll and see, like, the percentage of people who are freaking on it in the United States. Like, it's actually insane.
Like, how much is prescribed that isn't where it's not medically needed. Like, if you don't have, if you're not diabetic.
And that's another thing is, like, I just think first and foremost, like, if you're not diabetic or it's not, like, medically related, I'm just not understanding how you can get it, you know, prescribed to you like candy. Like, I mean, everyone is getting, you can have it shipped to your door, you can order off a website and it's there the next day. And, like, I just don't get it. And I know our generation specifically is very like, wants, like, instant gratification, I guess you could say.
Wants it now.
Right. And it's just, like, that's either, like, that's with work, that's with social media, like, that's with, you know, losing weight. It's like, you want the results now, you want to get paid money now. Like, you don't want to put in the work for a promotion, or you don't want to do, like, a little bit over your job, like, in hopes you get a promotion in the end. It's like, I'm not doing that unless I'm paid more to do that kind of thing. And I think that's where, like, they've fallen in with this GLP-1 thing. that it's you want your quick fix right here, right now. And like I think a ton of us can, women especially at this age, can say like they're not happy with their weight. I have struggled with my weight my entire life, literally since I was in elementary school all through middle school. You know, high school it got a little bit better. You know, college it was like, oh, finally accepting myself. But then once you get out of college, you tend to gain weight because like you're, you know, sitting at a desk all day. You're not as active as you usually are, and like that has just been something
just
like
getting older, and like as women, like especially, we hold on to weight 10 times more than men, and it is. I mean, honestly, majority of it's like water weight, or it's just the time in our like cycle. But like women gain weight a lot easier and a lot faster than men do.
Yeah, and it's just like something that like I would say over the past year and a half, like I've been struggling with my weight a lot. Like I feel like I'm trying to eat better, I'm trying to move more, but it's just not working. And I'm just like, in my personal opinion, I'll joke about it, but like I don't want to get on a GLP-1 and like take the easy way out, and you get off and you gain it all back. That's the thing. Like you will be on this for the rest of your life, and like that's why all these doctors are prescribing it, because it's a paycheck for the rest of their career, because most of the time these people are going to stay on it. They see the results, and no one's changing their habits. They're not working out more. They're not eating better as you're supposed to do. This is supposed to be an aid to help you lose weight, to make your mind think, oh, because I'm working out, eating better, I'm losing weight. And it's supposed to be a whole lifestyle change, but it's not. It's just, I'm going to be prescribed this my entire life and take this my entire life.
And that, and sorry, a couple things too, is that now it's just everywhere. It's pushed everywhere on every single form of social media, of entertainment that I am on today. I am getting pushed advertisements. I mean, so is everyone. Like, but like, it's one of those things where I've never looked it up. Yeah, sure. Do I talk about it? Yeah, okay. But like on YouTube TV, like any show that I'm watching, it's literally just one ad after the other with celebrities endorsing it. And like, that's just like the thing that pisses me off. Not even pisses me off, but like is so frustrating, and to me kind of triggering in a sense, and I hate to use that word, but like I know the way my mind works, but like I can only imagine like a 12-year-old sitting there watching TV and just getting pushed ads for GLP-1 for weight loss, and they're thinking to themselves, oh, I'm not happy with my body, I'm just gonna get on that and I'm gonna be happy with my body.
Right. And like, not to even like, I have a few other things to say, but first and foremost, like no one knows like the long-term effects of this, of like taking this, you know, day in and day out and being on it for years plus. But I feel like the word that best describes it for me is just like defeated. Like I have had, and I'm not going to name names because I feel like this is very like, each their own, do what you want. I've had two of my favorite influencers, and like I can tell they're losing weight when you see them day in and day out. You can tell they're all over social media. Like there are certain things you can tell, and I'm like, oh wow, like I wonder what her workout routine has been lately, or like I wonder what she did, like what she's doing differently, because she like is losing weight and she looks good. Both of them have came out that they're on a GLP prescription. And I'm just like, it frustrates me, because it's like, I see you working out, I see you doing this, I see you doing that, and you're still having to take that. Like, it gives me no hope for like losing weight naturally for myself, as if like everyone needs to get on this in order to lose any kind of weight that you want to lose. And I just get so frustrated that it's like, people that I followed on social media forever who have been like working out, and it seems like they're doing all the right things, to just be like, oh no, I'm actually doing this. I'm like, okay, well that's how you're losing all the freaking weight. Like, are you freaking kidding me? But I also just think like there comes a time where you can tell that they're losing weight based off of that, because it's like, I feel like you're losing like all the good stuff, like the muscles going along with it, so you're not as like tone and muscular. It's just like dropping everything almost down to skin and bones. And I'm like, I would rather go the tone route. Granted, like, can't seem to figure that out either, but like, I don't know. I just get so frustrated, defeated, and upset when I'm like, oh wow, like I can finally follow a girl who's, you know, losing weight for herself, or, you know, trying to better herself, for them to just say a few months later, like, this is what I was actually doing. Like,
yeah. And, like, it's one thing where it's like, okay, I do appreciate the transparency, because, you know, obviously there are people out there that are on it, or were on it, have been on it, and they have never come out and said anything. And so, like, but then, too, it's like nowadays, my first assumption is never, oh, they're working out. It's, oh, they're on weight loss. Like,
oh, absolutely.
They're on weight loss. Like, that's why they've lost so much weight. And again, like, again, these are like our own personal thoughts, but I feel like it's just gotten to a point where it is just, it's all I see. It is all it's all I see. It's all on the TV, on my phone, every single thing that I scroll past. It's like, once I get an ad, guess what it's for? It's for GLP-1. Like, it's for hers, it's for hims, it's for whatever Serena Williams is backing. Like, to me, it also almost comes from a place of, I've struggled with it, with an eating disorder before, and like, where I just will choose not to eat, and like, that's not healthy, and I know that's not healthy, but it almost makes me be like, okay, I see all these people online, I know they're losing weight, but I know that they're just using a, you know, a crutch, they're using a GLP-1, and like, that's all that does is help. It creates like a chemical or whatever, a hormone that like tricks your body into thinking it's full, aka not eating as much. So then to me, I'm like, oh, well, I don't even need to go on that. Like, I'll just skip lunch. Oh, I'll just skip breakfast. Oh, dinner, who needs dinner? And so it's like, I can only imagine. And like me, I'm like, oh, obviously that's silly. But like people like Hallie Batchelder, she's been going through her struggles with weight a lot. It's come out. She's made comments about it. And like Kennedy, again, just like making the comments of, she's tiny. Like, she doesn't need to lose any weight, but she like sees all these girls on Ozempic or, you know, whatever. And then she's like, oh, maybe I should get on it. Because like, do you see her? She's so skinny. Like, I want to be that skinny. And then she's like, wait, if I got on it, I would literally be skin and bones. Like, I don't need to get on it. And another thing, I know you haven't watched it yet, but Love Thy Nader. So basically towards the end of the season, if you haven't watched it, skip ahead if you want to watch it. So like, this is, I guess, a spoiler. So obviously, you know, they focus on like her relationship with Gleb, Brooks Nader. But it comes out that she's been taking GLP-1 to like lose a bunch of weight to like really help her career. And
she's a model, right?
Supermodel.
Yeah.
She's beautiful, tiny to begin with. And her sister started to get like really concerned because like basically her health was kind of deteriorating. Like, she just was tiny, not like fueling her body at all. And they had like an intervention with her being like, okay, you need to like quit. Like, you don't need to take as much as you're taking. Because it turns out she was going to multiple different doctors to get prescriptions. So she had a ton like of stock in her fridge and was just like rotating and microdosing it every single day. And so what I kind of wish, or like how I wish the conversation opened up about it, because a lot of people have talked about it, and like a lot of people are happy that like it's so raw, because like they do talk about how, you know, not that like she's addicted to it, but like she kind of struggles with it, and like she uses it and like probably overuses it, but there wasn't that conversation of like, you're overusing it and it's gonna be dangerous. And there still hasn't been that conversation. A lot of people are just like, I respect the transparency, which I fully respect the transparency, but I feel like it needed to open up a larger conversation, and it hasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of surprising to me. And I think it comes from, you know, obviously she talks about, like, she takes it because she has these insecurities. She's a model. All of the, you know, how she says it, like, all of the models do use it now. And they're like, every single person we know is on it. And, like, Paige DeSorbo and Hannah Berner touched on that as well. They're not on it, but they touched on, like, how they know, like, almost every single person that they know is on it.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are so many people, like, who have never even came out about it or, like, just tell their friends. And, like, I can only imagine, like, in New York or in LA, how many people are actually on it.
Oh.
And where I drew the line of, like, this is getting out of effing control is Serena Williams, who's a professional athlete, is out there.
One of the best professional athletes. One of the best.
Right. Out there promoting it, saying, get yours today. It has helped me so much. And it's just like, I think that is crazy that's like almost allowed, in my opinion. Like, that commercial is everywhere.
Oh, I mean, literally, I see it every day.
Daily. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, we are teaching everyone the wrong thing of just like, oh, here's your quick, easy fix. Like, no, you actually have to get outside and be active. Like, in order to have, like, a healthy body at 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, not, like,
well, and you have to,
the side effects are going to be so bad when people get older, and I just know it's going to be,
but it's even awful. Like, one thing that I loved about Love Thy Nader, and when they kind of had that quote-unquote intervention with Brooks about, you know, GLP-1s, because, you know, she was like, well, all of y'all have been on it as well, and they're like, yes, we know. We're not saying, like, we're not shaming you for being on it. We just think that it's gotten to a point where you don't need it, and you could be borderline, like, abusing it. And they brought a therapist in to, like, kind of mediate the whole conversation. I mean, she made a great point. She was like, listen, number one, that drug was not made for you. That drug was not made for you in mind. It was made for a whole other demographic of people that require it, that need it, that their body actually doesn't produce something that this helps produce. Right. You know? And, you know, she was just like, your body, like, you have to, like, love and care for your body and, like, fuel your body and support your body, because, like, you wouldn't be sitting here today without it. So, like, you're almost abusing it in a way. And I mean, I just thought that was, again, I wish people would have, like, talked or had that conversation a little bit more after, you know, the show aired, other than just like, oh, I'm really glad that they were so transparent. Yeah, me too. But like, let's open this conversation up just like a little bit.
Right.
Which, again, that's also just putting shit out on the internet that, like, it's just another opinion. But it's, to me, it's like, I view all of these commercials, I view all of these ads as, like, as a girl growing up, every single girl has insecurities. Every single girl is insecure about their body. Everyone. Like, you can't meet a girl out there that has never had, you know, body issues, body image issues, insecure about weight, insecure about something on them. And, like, I just am thinking about the younger generation, and, like, this is what they see. This is all they know is everyone on GLP-1s, or just not even, even if they haven't come out saying that they're on this drug, it's everyone is so skinny and tiny. Why don't I look like that? Because that's not actual, like, results. That's a cheat code. Like, that is someone that took a drug and not actually strengthened their body.
Yeah. And I think it has become more of a thing of people now posting on social media being like, why the hell is everyone a stick? Like, that's not
why the hell is everyone
teaching to people. Like, why is everyone, you know, losing weight out of the blue, you know, doing this, doing that? And it's like, oh, I'm on a GLP-1. Like, it was so easy for me to get this and this. And I'm just like, that's where I don't understand how it's just, like, offered to anyone and everyone. Like, I feel like no prescriptions should work that way. Like, obviously, you have to go to a doctor, and it has to be, like, prescribed by them. So, like, yes, they are, like, making that step to do it. But that could be, like, an online doctor who's like, yep, sounds good.
But I also feel like it's almost, like, not managed. I feel like, I mean, and we can even relate it to another drug, Adderall. I feel like a few years ago, everyone was getting prescribed Adderall. Everyone was getting Adderall out the ass. And for someone that actually, like, I mean, I've been prescribed, I've gone through the testing multiple times. I don't need it, but it helps me just, like, function in my day-to-day. It was so frustrating, seeing Sally over here being like, oh, I just got prescribed Adderall. And I'm like, oh my God, wait, so you have ADHD or you have ADD, like, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, no, actually, I just went to my doctor and, like, they prescribed it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then when we went through the Adderall shortage back in 2020, literally. And I was, I couldn't even function in my day-to-day life and, like, get a single thing done. I was like, oh, it's because of Joe, Tim, and Sally who just wanted to either, curb their appetite or just, like, power through their chores, needed to have it. So that those that actually, like, needed it to, like, be a normal person couldn't get it.
Right.
And I feel like this is, again, how it is, with same. Exactly same. And it's just, like, there needs to be some sort of, like, I don't even know, like, management, like, a plan with a doctor so that they can actually, like, check in, like, see what's happening, like, see how
better themselves.
Exactly.
Make sure that your patients are actually eating, because like you said, like, it just curbs your appetite. So it's like, oh, I'm not hungry, you have 3 bites of food at dinner, and like, oh, I'm full. That's not the way it works.
Exactly.
Like, your body needs nutrients to function,
and then
that's just the way it is. Everyone knows that.
And then that's what then creates the unhealthy habit, and then that's when your brain then goes, even when you're off of it, oh, well, this is how I ate when I was on it. Like, I'm going to try to train my body to, like, this is how it needs to behave when I'm off of it. I'm not going to eat. Like, I'm going to take 3 bites of something and I'm done. I'm going to have 1 meal a day, which, like, I'm guilty of. I do the same thing. But, again, it's kind of touching back on the Adderall thing. I was prescribed it when I was really young. And so, like, now that's kind of how my brain is trained, which is, like, not a good thing in any sense at all. And so, like, I feel like it really needs to be, like, managed, especially in people that are, like, a lot younger and don't actually need it and are getting these crazy prescriptions just so that they can lose weight. Like, I just feel like they need to be on some sort of, like, program so that the doctors can, like, literally make sure that they're not abusing it.
Yeah, and they're, like, handing it out like candy. I remember, I think it was, like, 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when Ozempic, like, just first started up, and it was just like, oh, like, if you knew of, like, a doctor that you were close with, you could probably get your hands on it. But we were at dinner one time, and I don't know what interaction we had, but we had an interaction, like, with a different table. And the lady was, like, walking out, and she's like, oh, like, it was so nice meeting y'all, like, blah, 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 blah. And then she handed us a card saying, hey, like, if any of y'all are needing or wanting, like, Ozempic, here's my card.
See, that's crazy. And, like, I hate to say it.
How is that allowed? Like,
no, I mean, that's the thing. It's, like, it's for sure malpractice. Like, there's no way that it's not. Like, now there's regulations and restrictions for doctors that prescribe Adderall, because people also take Adderall for appetite suppression, because it does suppress your appetite. It's a stimulant. Like, when I take it, sometimes the thought of food makes me want to vomit, and I know Ozempic does the exact same thing. And, like, I just, like, don't know, like, there needs to be soon some sort of regulations in place where doctors have to basically back themselves to be like, I'm not prescribing this to someone that's going to abuse it. Because obviously Adderall is a controlled substance. GLP-1 isn't. But, like, honestly, I kind of feel like it should be. Even though it doesn't have the chemical makeup to be something that could be really bad. I kind of think that like people aren't necessarily addicted to the actual like chemical makeup. They're just addicted to the results. But again, still an addiction of some sort of like,
right.
Oh, I'm getting this instant gratification of, you know, I'm dropping the pounds. I'm now in a size small. Let's see how much more weight I can lose. It's like, okay, once you get to a certain point, I mean, even, and I'm not even promoting to say like to take it, but it's like, okay, if you took it, you took it. And again, we're not hating on anyone that does take it, has taken it, has in the past, you know, nothing like that. I think just things have gotten out of control. I think things have gotten way out of control because, like, literally, I've known that we're going to talk about this topic for how many weeks? 2 weeks now, basically.
2 weeks.
Right before we started recording, I literally was like, oh, I could drop 10 pounds. I literally thought that to myself in the mirror right before we were going to record. And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, I'm fine. Like, I don't, like, I'm fine. I don't need to drop 10 pounds, but, like, I'm just like, I want
25 pounds to be happy. Like, I 100% could drop 25 pounds right now. And it's like, sometimes, like, yeah, there is, like, an urge to be like, oh, yeah, that would just be, like, the easiest way to do it. Everyone's doing it. Why don't I just do it? Like, it's not going to be a big deal. But it's like, I also, like, to a point, through and through, like, want to stay true to myself and know, like, it'll mean 10 times more to me knowing that, like, I changed my lifestyle, I changed my eating habits, like, I got more active, and, like, I'm bettering not only myself right now, but my future self as well, just, like, staying in shape and being healthy. Like, that's going to be a 10 times better feeling than just giving yourself a shot and, like, waking up 2 weeks later and dropping 10 pounds. Like, that's not normal for anyone. Anyone. Like, you should not be able to do that.
No, I 100% agree. And again, we're not like hating on anyone that has ever taken it, that is, you know, currently on it. But I just think that we're not necessarily, I think as a society, we're not necessarily thinking about the, not outcome. I'm trying to think of the word. What is the word? Like
long-term results.
Not long-term results.
The generations we're raising, like how it's going to affect them.
I think how we're changing society's thinking as a whole, and just, you know, the mindset of the younger generation, of our generation, of people that already struggle with body image, eating disorders. You know, I think that we're just all nowadays, I feel like no one can really look at themselves and be like, oh, I'm happy with like where I'm at, because you see someone skinnier online. You see something better online. So it's like our brain now is just like wired to be like, well, I want that. I'm not satisfied where I'm at. I want that, which again, always keep working on yourself. Like, you don't, you know, always work to make yourself better. Never be like satisfied with what you're at, but like in a good way, in a good light. And I just feel like the outcome, or like almost like the backlash, like no one is thinking about that,
like the footprint this is going to leave moving forward, generations to come.
Exactly. And even like just the health of us in general, you know, because again, our food is really bad, and if we also just as like a whole generation, just like, or not even just society, pick up like these bad eating habits too, then it's like, where does that leave us? No, we're good.
Yeah, no, we're good. Cuts your lifespan, to say the least.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, we're just all, like, if everyone's just gonna wither away, like, doesn't leave many people left.
Yeah, doesn't leave a good outcome. But I just think we also wanted to be the ones to come on and, like, speak on it in a different light, because I feel like, yes, there are people doing it, but I feel like there are more people, like, saying, oh, I'm on it and I've loved the results and I've never felt better. So we kind of wanted to be the people to be like, that's not what we want for ourselves. Like, we don't feel the need for everyone to get on it, nor do we want to promote everyone to be on something like this. just because, I mean, there's two sides to every story, you know? Like, people can go off and do whatever they want to do, but I don't think there are enough people speaking out of, like, how this is going to affect not only ourselves, but, like, the generations to come if we're just, like, losing 20 pounds in 2 months to be, you know, a size 2 and just, like, keep doing that the rest of our lives. Like, there's no longevity in that, like, truly. And I think there need to be more people who kind of just step in and say, like, there's a different way. Yes, it's much harder. It's much more discipline. Like, it's gonna be a fight and a battle to get there, but, like, there are different ways to do this, and it is possible to lose weight on your own, because I just feel like that's where everyone has lost it. Everyone is like, oh, I'm trying. And I'm even guilty of doing this myself. I was just explaining this to my mom. Like, I can sit here and say, oh, I'm eating healthy. You know, I'm moving my body. I'm doing this and that. But it's like, okay, maybe I'm doing that Monday through Thursday, and then the weekends come and it's a freaking free-for-all where I'm, like, drinking 1,000 calories in my alcoholic beverages, like, which I'm, like, there needs to be a give and take also. Like, you also need to enjoy life and not just be, like, so self-centered around, like, what your weight is. But I just also think, like, that's just not the way to do it, and there's still a natural way of, you know, it is going to be a lifestyle change, and it is going to be difficult to achieve it, to say the least, but it doesn't need to be pushed on everyone who's trying to drop 5, 10, 15 pounds.
And I was about to say too, like, in a world right now that is so influenced, I think that not a lot of people are de-influencing this. Granted, like, we've never been on it, and, like, again, no hate, but I just think that it's okay to also de-influence in some aspects, just because, again, this is just being pushed in every avenue. And as, again, someone that's, like, hasn't been the healthiest in the sense of losing weight, like, it's kind of like, oh shit, like, all, like, this is crazy, like, how hard it's being pushed, and, like, how much I see it every single day, that, like, I won't ever do it, but I'm gonna be honest, because I don't need it. Like, that's the thing, is, like, it's not targeted for me, but, like, sometimes I'm like, you know, I could just do, like, I like, want to really lose, like, a couple of pounds, like, I want to lose 10 pounds, I want to lose 15 pounds, but then, like, I know, like, if I were to ever get on it, I would just go down a deep, dark rabbit hole, and it would become unhealthy very fast. Very fast. And, like, I know there's a lot of other people in the world like that, where it's like, this does not need to be pushed this much, because there are people that will get on it and go down a very dark, deep rabbit hole very fast. And it's just crazy that it's just being so pushed, and it's getting so much quote unquote influence, it's getting so much airtime, it's getting so much conversation and, like, the limelight, that, like, we need some other voices, if that makes sense. And again, not to, like, hate, because, like, cancel culture and, like, you know, just how opinionated our generation is, I feel like this is just, I feel like some opinions are necessary, and, like, sometimes you have to have a good balance.
Yeah, and I think this is a great comparison that I feel like a lot of people will understand. Like, in order to get on Accutane, you have to try so many different other acne medicines, or, like, topicals, this and that, because Accutane is literally so, like, hardcore, and there are so many side effects with it. Like this, you need to, like, have to try other things, as in, like, going to a nutritionist, seeing what you're eating, seeing what you can change, like, at least doing that for 6 to 9 months of, like, going to someone, checking in, not seeing the progress, like, something like that. There needs to be, like, steps of then being like, okay, like, yeah, we can put you on this. It shouldn't just be like oh, I'm looking to lose weight, and I'm eating a salad once a week. Why am I not losing the weight? Okay, here you go.
And then again, too, with Accutane, like, you're on a program. You have to be on birth control, or you have to get your blood drawn every single month. You have to check in with your doctor. They have to, like, make sure everything is good. Like, again, that's kind of what I was saying. Like, there needs to be a plan. Like, okay, if this is the route you're going to go, okay, here is a recommendation to go to a nutritionist. You know, these are great exercises to utilize every day. Not that, like, your doctor can force you to work out, but, like, a workout, like an exercise log that, like, you have to share in order. Like, you almost like something like that. Like, when you get prescribed Adderall as a kid, like, you have to take a test to be like, this is the way, like, this is the way my brain works. You have, like, you're diagnosed with ADHD, ADD, whatever. This is the drug that does help balance out that imbalance.
Right.
So it's like there needs to be some sort of, like, test or, like, plan, test,
guidelines to it.
Guidelines, like, requirements for you to be on it. And again, I know a lot of people that are on it that have taken it, and I'm not talking shit about anyone. It's just, like, it like, really truly, like, when we decided that we were going to talk about this, I, like, literally texted you. I was like, there's no way. Like, I just saw Serena Williams on my TV promoting this. Like, and then immediately after that was a goddamn Hers commercial about weight loss. And I'm like, that's the entire 2 minute and 5 seconds of ad time on my goddamn Hulu is weight loss. Is
GLP-1.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah. I was trying to say, we just, like you said, we need to shine some light on just, like, not normalizing that, or just saying, like, oh yeah, like, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Like, I lost the 5 pounds I never thought I'd be able to lose. Like, you know, sometimes your body needs a little fat to it. Like, us as women, when, you know, we're in, like, the stage of, like, where we could get pregnant, our body's preparing for certain things. Like, there's just so much more behind it. And yes, I understand. I would love to be so much skinnier. I feel like this year has been,
I would love to be a size 0, but, like, I'm not. And I know I never will be.
I never will be. And, like, that's just that. Like, that there's some people, like, everyone has different body types. And I feel like this year, like, on me has been, like, one of the hardest with my weights, because I feel like I'm just, like, fluctuating so much. And it's just, like, not everything needs to resort to this. So we actually just wanted to put our opinions out about this, because it was something that was, like, showing up so much in our daily life. It was actually, like, starting to piss me off.
No, like I mean, I literally, again, I would catch myself being like, oh, like, this is the weight that I, like, would love to be at. This is the size I'd love to be at. And, like, oh, I could just get on Ozempic and I could lose it in a month. In most likely a month. And then I'm like, why am I thinking that? Like, I mean, yeah, sure, am I, like, in the best shape? No, absolutely not. No. But also I'm like, I really don't need to be losing this weight. Like, I need to actually go to the gym, get muscle, and gain strength, and, like, eat healthier, because I for sure I don't. You know, my eating habits still aren't great. But, like, I'm like, why am I thinking about this? Like, I shouldn't be thinking about this.
Yeah, no. I agree, but I just think, to wrap things up, because I feel like we could just talk in circles again and again about how much we don't agree with this, and how much this is going to leave an everlasting impact on our whole society moving forward. And it's going to be such a hard thing to break and normalize, you know, doing stuff the right way, and not just taking some magic pill in every aspect of life and just thinking that that's going to give you everything. So we just recommend, you know, do what's best for you, and also just try to get, like, healthy on your own before.
Or just try to get healthy.
It's hard.
Just in general. Just try to.
Just in general. It's going to help
healthy,
you out.
Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Like.
Right. Exactly. Because losing weight is not just, like, or I guess working out and being healthy is not just all about losing weight. It's also for your mental health. Like, there are so many different other things that benefit from actually going outside, breathing some fresh freaking air, getting some exercise, and eating healthy. Like, you will feel like a different person rather than just giving yourself a shot to lose 10 pounds.
Yeah. And two, like, we're not saying, like, don't do it or, like, we'll hate you for doing it.
Right. Do whatever you want.
But it's do whatever you want. But I just think that be mindful, have a conversation, do your research, and be smart about it. And that's why I say just be, like, a healthy human being. Like, you don't have, like, if working out is not your thing, okay, that's fine. It's not mine. Try to go out, get a walk. Like, try to think healthier thoughts. Like, try to, like, get your, just, like, your body and mind, like, aligned and, like, in a good place.
Yeah.
You know, and do whatever you want. But, like, I think just, like, be mindful of, you know, the things that you're putting out there, the things that you're also consuming, and, you know, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That is our rant about GLP-1s, because we have just felt the need to talk about it since it has gotten so
crazy.
Okay.
Yes.
But on to the next thing that I am absolutely so excited to talk about, and this will probably be the last thing that we hit on this episode. Tate McRae. Oh my God. I didn't even watch
Tate
the
McRae.
VMAs. There, let's cut to the chase. Like, I didn't even watch the VMAs. I was just, like, watching, like, TikTok snippets, and then, like, I had to look up anything and everything related to her performance. This girl is a pop star, and I'm seeing her in 10 days, and I can't effing wait. Oh, my God. I can't wait. I literally can't wait.
No, so the VMAs were last Sunday. So obviously there was I feel like just a ton. I feel like this past year and this year and this past year, kind of like a little bit of last year, was like such like a big time for pop music and just like pop stars and like these new up and coming girls, Tate McRae, Sabrina Carpenter, I mean even Chappell Roan, Lady Gaga released her new album, you know, kind of like last year, beginning of this year, something like that. I just feel like it was such like a big time for pop and pop music, and you know, I feel like you see it all over social media. Everyone's like, oh, you know, pop is back, like pop is great again. And so I mean, I didn't watch it either, but like I try to like keep up with it on TikTok. And honestly, the only performances that I did see were Sabrina's and Tate's. And I mean, they both freaking blew it out of the water. I feel like they're both so creative with their performances, which is like, you know, obviously the VMAs. That's what you want, to like be creative and like unique. And I really liked how they used kind of like just different elements incorporated in their performance. Sabrina with the water, Tate with the sand. And I just feel like they like went at it at like a super creative, or like with a super creative mindset, and like that's what I like to see. Like that's how pop should be. Like that's how like these performances need to be.
I was about to say, that was a performance. Like that was an absolute show put on. I'm gonna be so honest, I didn't see Sabrina's. Literally, Tate has just been all over mine, so I'll have to look Sabrina's up. But I just like,
she danced in the rain on stage.
Oh my God. Well, I can't wait to see. Oh, I can't wait to look that up. But I mean, I just feel like the performances have been getting better and better. And like, I'm so here for it. And like, obviously Tate, you know, was a dancer growing up. She incorporates that like within her concerts and performances for all of this. And it's just like, I didn't think you could have the ability to be a good dancer and a good singer, like share much. Like I can't do either. So
yeah.
I am mind blown by her. Like she is amazing. Like to be doing that much dancing and singing at the same time. I can't even go for a walk without being out of breath. Like,
I mean, it is kind of crazy just like how much training that they have to do, you know, like running on a treadmill for like an hour, singing just so that they can get like their like lungs right and like sound normal while they're exerting that much exercise and cardio. Like it's crazy how much like they truly all do have to like train to be able to perform.
Yeah, and like she's putting on that kind of performance like while like in the middle of tour too. Like And I just saw, it was so funny because everyone's saying, it hasn't been confirmed, but I feel like it's kind of been confirmed. Like the Kid Laroi and Tate, everyone's saying allegedly, like they're no longer together. And everyone was like, God, I bet like the Kid Laroi was just like punching himself because he was at the VMAs too. And like watching the performance live, he was probably just like, oh my God, here we go. Like I couldn't imagine, but I can only imagine how hot and sexy she feels while performing.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you she gets off that stage and she's like, yeah, I killed that. Like, yeah, you did. You did. Like,
I'm dead.
Oh my God. I cannot wait to see her. I'm literally counting down the days.
I know that's coming up soon. Do you have an outfit?
Yeah. I bought pants today. I just bought like the Adidas.
Yeah.
Pants. And then I need to figure out like some kind of like top, bra, something to wear. I haven't made it that far, obviously.
Slay. When is it?
That's the 18th of September.
Okay, because she's coming here on Thursday.
Oh my God, really? God, you should so see if you could get a ticket.
I know. I thought about it. I just have no money.
She's just amazing. Oh my God. Like, even talking, like, my jaw was literally on the ground 5 seconds into the performance. I was like,
I'm dead.
sorry, what?
No,
She's the love of my life.
I can tell.
Yeah, no, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Like, Tate
Like,
McRae to me is like Sabrina Carpenter.
Like, and
like,
cut to Kassidy's,
yeah. Excuse me. Okay, moving on.
No, what, not confession. Well, I guess confession. Okay, I was trying to do something funny and I literally lost all of my words. Yeah, today obviously I can't think of anything that I'm trying to say, but no, I was thoroughly impressed with the performances at the VMAs. I was really impressed with a lot of the fashion at the VMAs as well. A lot of nails and like crazy nail art were like a huge accessory, which is awesome. Again, a lot of accessories, a lot of props. The Earl girls rocked it. I know Alex presented. They looked really great. I know, but I dug a lot of the like fashion on the carpet. It was like overstated, but it wasn't like anything crazy. I feel like that we've seen. I think just like a lot of people wore some really great pieces. And yeah, I think overall 10 out of 10. I didn't see it really much else. Yeah, I know Sabrina did pretty well. I think she was like nominated for 8 categories. I know she took home, I think, like 3 awards. I'm trying to think who else was crazily covered. That's all that comes to mind.
I wish I could think. Yeah, I'm sorry. After that performance, that's all I could ever think about. Like,
I'm
nothing
dead.
else mattered. Sorry.
But next week, I really want to touch on Fashion Week. Obviously, September is Fashion Month, kind of all over the world. And I know that New York Fashion Week is gearing up, and that's going to kick off, Milan, Paris, London, all of the fashion weeks ensue after New York. But I'm really excited. I feel like, I know that we're already kind of a week into this month, but, I'm excited to see a ton more fashion. And Vogue announced a bunch of stuff. They announced the new editor that's kind of stepping in Anna Wintour's place. And so I'm just really excited for fashion as like a whole going into the new year too.
I think big things are coming.
Yeah. I think we're going to see a lot of change, especially in Vogue. So I'm very intrigued to see kind of like what that all entails and like what ensues. Again, like I said, going into the new year and like towards the end of this year. There's a lot of people in fashion that have sadly passed as well. So I kind of just want to do like a recap / dive into a bunch of fashion next week. So please stay tuned for that. Because I feel like we could have some pretty fun and unique topics.
Yes, no, I'm super excited to get into fall fashion. I think this is the first year where I'm like already obsessed with fall fashion and like wanting to dress better myself because I feel like I never really like dressed great for fall. I don't know why, but like I'm on board this year and I'm super excited about it. So yes, please tune in again next week to hear all about fall fashion, but we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.